Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to complete level 35. Looks like we have a lot of jellies to clear out, but thankfully we've got 60 moves to do it in, and we only need to reach 130,000 points to get 1 star. But, scrolling over here, I see if we get 280,000 points, we can get 3 stars. Most of these jellies are double filmed, but in these nooks and crannies that are hard to reach, thankfully it's only 1 film of jelly. Obviously, we're going to try to make as many combinations as possible, try to make special candies, but there are a couple things prohibiting us. Number one is this great big divide here. It doesn't allow this half to communicate with this half very well. Then the other thing is there are a lot of different colors on this board, so everything's a little bit diluted. The more special candies I can make, the more beneficial it's going to be, and then also the more cascades I make, the more beneficial it's going to be. If I come over here and if I move these two, I get these 3 red and these 3 purple. That's not bad. But if I move this purple, it's going to take out the purples, and then it's going to drop down these reds, and it's going to take out these reds. And if there's another red here, that'll make a tea, and it'll make a wrapped candy. So that's a pretty good option for me. Didn't make a wrapped candy, but it still cascaded quite a bit. And I'm going to cascade over here too. Drop this yellow down, it'll take out the yellows, it'll take out the reds. And it made a wrapped candy. So that's one strategy you can use to employ on this field to try to knock things down. In the beginning stages, I like to try to get at least 3 of these jelly films off at a time. But if there's a good reason not to, like I can make a striped candy here. I'm only going to get rid of 1 jelly, but that gives me then the opportunity to potentially take out a lot. I can make 3 jellies over here. The farther down I go to make my combinations, the more likely it is that things are going to cascade and take out some extra things for me. I'm going to cascade again here. I'm also going to be cognizant of any moves that'll help me take out some of these harder to reach areas. Now, with so many colors on the board, the odds of this working are slim, but it's worth a shot. I see red, red, non-red, red, red. I'm going to move this purple over and try to get a red to drop either here or here to make. That would have made a color bomb if it had worked. Would have been beautiful, but you know, Murphy's Law and all. Okay, so I'm going to give up that and start looking at other places. I've got a striped candy I can make and a few cascades. Let's see. And I don't want to take too long on this level. It doesn't look like a terribly difficult level. I'm going to want to spend my time on other places. But I want to move somewhat judiciously. I don't want to waste my turns. Especially, and it's not to me, but especially if points are important. If you really are interested in getting, I'm going to go ahead and detonate this and blow up a few things. If you're really interested in getting 3 stars, then any extra moves that you have when you're done clearing out the board that you haven't used, those will translate into something fun, like fish that'll gobble up and give you extra points, or striped candies. Depends on the level. I'm not sure which one this level is going to give us. Let's see. I'm looking at these hard to reach candies. Sometimes we have such a limited field when we've got so many colors that it'll do an automatic shuffle for us. It'll shuffle things around, and that can be good or bad. If we have to do an automatic shuffle, that means that probably we have about 2 or 3 moves before that automatic shuffle that we're just kind of wasting because it's the only move we have on the board. But so far we're still taking out quite a few jellies with each move. At least 1 jelly is good now that we're kind of down to the wire here. Okay, I'm going to move this red. It's going to collapse these blues on each other and make a striped candy. The other thing I could try for is see if I can somehow get a blue to line up over here to make a color bomb, but the odds of that were just too slim for me to risk that particular move. Because I wasn't clearing out any jellies. It would have been an arduous process. I could see things just weren't lining up there. Oh, now this is going to be nice. If I make a tea, I can make a wrapped candy. A wrapped candy combined with a striped candy is going to cut a swath of 3 by 3. They're both in this row, so it's going to take out this row and then the row above and below. The red is here and the green is here, so now I have a choice to make. If I push the red into the green is going to become the center, and it's going to take out this column and then the column on either side. But if I push the green into the red, it's going to take out the red as the center, this one and this one. It's going to take care of that hard to reach area. That's what I'm doing. Swath of 3, swath of 3. There we go. And as I play cleanup here, just trying to get these last couple of jellies with my remaining turns here, just so you know, if you have a level that's giving you particular difficulty, please feel free to ask me in the comments to solve it for you. Or if you have questions or comments, feel free to leave them. If you found this at all helpful, please hit like, and that will help me a great deal. Now, there's this one little jelly at the end, and I've only got 13 moves. I'm going to have to start paying attention now and move more judiciously here. I don't want to fail at the very end. But if this level were extremely important to me and I were in danger of not achieving my goal, this would be a good time to use one of my candies here. I could use a lolly hammer and just hit this directly. I could switch things around. I could use the switch and switch these two candies and make that combination that would be beneficial to me. But I see I can do this without that help. I'm going to move this yellow over here. It's going to transfer the red over. Now again, if I push the blue up into the red, it's going to take out the red as the center column. I'm sorry, the center row, and it's going to take out this, and this row. But I push this red into this blue, it's going to use the blue as the center, and it's going to take care of that last area for me. Alright, that's level 35. Again, please hit like if this helped you. Thanks.